friends, once again, and welcome to FPTV's most exciting half hour of television, WCWA Rematch. I'm your host, Clay Readymade, and if you're the type that's into hard-hitting smash-mouth action, you've come to the right place, as today we look to revisit the very first WCWA Showdown. But before we take a dip in the pool of the past, let's talk about the here and now as the groundswell of World Class Wrestling Association continues to run wild throughout Northwest Arkansas. And if you'd like to stay on top of it all, the only place you can do that is on Facebook at WCWA Wrestling. Or maybe you'd like to start your own journey into professional wrestling. Look no further than getting signed up with the Striker Training Facility. WCWA Showdown. It's become the platform for the hottest rivalries and in some cases, a kickstart to the most catastrophic of feuds. And that was no different here as the leader of the Mad World, Magnificent Malico, clashed with El Chingon de Tejas, Max Castellanos. Let's not wait a minute longer as Castellanos is entering the ringside area.
Thank you, Clay, and I am your host, Mitch McCoy, and we have a doozy in store for you here tonight. As El Chingon de Tejas, Max Castellanos is pitted against the leader of the Mad World and the Misled Souls, the Magnificent Malico. And Max Castellanos making his way to the ring, and a mixed reception from these fans. You can see that some of the ladies in the crowd are cheering for him, but mostly boos raining down on Max Castellanos. And his opponent tonight, here he comes, making his grand entrance as always. And Magnificent Malico is a fan favorite here at WCWA. Leader of the Mad World and the Misled Souls, here he is. Here he is. And this WCWA crowd loves them some Magnificent Malico, and making his way to the ring, strutting his stuff, getting those fist pounds and high fives in. The Magnificent Malico and Max Castellanos have very contradicting styles, and the pure strength, ruthless aggression, pure brutality of Max Castellanos going up against what many would say probably the best in the business at playing mind games in the Magnificent Malico. And this is going to be a very interesting matchup. Now, Malico is a great wrestler, has great technical prowess, but I think he's a little overmatched in that category going in here against Max Castellanos here tonight. And playing to the crowd loves them some Malico, as I mentioned before, and Malico taking his sweet time getting into the ring, and it's all fun and games until that bell sounds, and then it becomes a little bit more serious for Malico. And I say a little bit more serious because you see him now just rolling around the ring, laughing, having some fun, and Max Castellanos looks like he doesn't know exactly how to take this guy, and this, like I said, very contradicting styles here. I'm interested to see how these two match up. And here we go, locking up, and Max using that strength to take Malico to the corner. And slaps him in the face after the ref breaks it up. And Malico not really happy about that. Max Castellanos showing complete disrespect for the Mad Clown. And I can't say that I'm surprised by that. And now Malico getting him into a headlock of his own. But a reversal from Max Castellanos into a hammerlock. And like I said, I think, and he takes him down with a leg sweep. And a smart move by Malico, getting that shoulder up as soon as he hit the mat. Did not want to get caught in a pinfall there. And he reverses it using his athletic ability. And now he has Max Castellanos in a wrist lock. Max working his way up, though, using that pure strength. And now he has Malico by the hair, but Malico reverses it into a front face lock. And Max Castellanos reversing it back down into a wrist lock of his own. And now he's wrenching that arm back on the mat. And Magnificent Malico reaching for those ropes. He's about a foot too far away. And Max just going straight after that arm, after that shoulder, and about a foot too far away, but Malico wisely using his feet to get to that rope. His legs are a lot longer than his arms, and he realized that to get to those ropes. And Max Castellanos kind of just allowing Malico to work his way back up to his feet. Malico coming at him, and Max, ooh, and a huge kick to the gut. And Max Castellanos working him back down to the mat. A headlock takeover. And now he's having him, but Malico again, you look at those shoulders. Oh, and he reverses it. And that was a quick 2 count. And again, he reverses it. And you can notice that Malico not allowing his shoulders to hit the mat as Max takes him down, and that is some smart wrestling there from Malico. You got to give him credit. And reversing into a waist lock, and Max Castellanos using his pure power to get into a waist lock of his own. And the unorthodox style of Malico going through his legs, and it looks like he just kissed Max Castellanos, what sends him out of the ring. And Max Castellanos pouring a fan's drink on his face. I think Malico just kissed Max, and all that's going to do, I think, is upset this man, and I don't know if that's a great idea. We'll be right back to the action after these messages.
Welcome back to Rematch. Let's get back to the action as Magnificent Malico is now in pursuit of Max Castellanos.
And in pursuit he is, but Max Castellanos gaining the high ground. Oh! And misses the elbow drop, and that leaves it open for Magnificent Malico, taking him into a fireman's carry. Oh! Into what looked like a modified AA, and he's going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and a kick out from Max Castellanos. And Malico feeling it, and these fans getting behind him, sending Max into the corner. He is retreating now, and Magnificent Malico in advantage for really the first time. Oh, and Max reversing it head first into that top turnbuckle, and now up for a suplex. Oh, and just rings him up on those ropes, and driving the air straight out of Malico, and now going right to work on that midsection. And Max Castellanos, a veteran in this ring, and he is just working that midsection now. Malico trying to retreat to the corner, and Max Castellanos just staying on top of him, working. He's choking him, and that was a 5 count. He's got to be careful. This ref might disqualify him if he continues to do stuff like that. And just going to a straight choke in that corner. And this ref trying to get Max Castellanos off Malico. And Malico trying to escape now. Looks like he's trying to get out of the ring, but no, Max getting right back on top of him, using the leverage of that second rope to drive the air out of Malico. And Max Castellanos in full control here. And now has him up for another suplex. Oh, and just drops him, face plants him straight to the mat. Hooks the leg too. Ooh. And that was close. That was a near 3 count, folks, and Malico in a bad spot here. Max Castellanos continuing to pulverize those ribs. I mean, he is going after that rib cage like a dog on a bone, and Malico is in a bad situation here. I mean, the pure power and strength of Max Castellanos He is just overpowering Malico at this point, and those boots are driving the air right out of his lungs, and Malico looks like he's just trying to escape the ring now. And gets to the middle of the ring, and Max gets him up for an abdominal stretch. Malico in a horrible spot here. He is nowhere near the ropes, and the fans cheering him on, but is this going to be enough? Is the energy from the fans going to be enough for Malico to get out of this situation? I don't think it is. I mean, that abdominal stretch is being wrenched in there. But what's Malico have here? He's lifting the foot of Max, and a hip toss, and a huge reversal from Magnificent Malico. And another reversal into a pinfall. 1, 2, ooh. And a big kick out from Max. Oh, and a huge kick to the gut, and a forearm to the back. And that is exactly where Malico is, on his back once again. And Max Castellanos back in control, and some shoulders. Some huge shoulders into that corner, and now Malico rang up between the top and middle rope, and it looks like he's stuck. And Max Castellanos just taking it to Malico here. Some huge right hands, and refs, that's a closed fist. You got to be watching that. And Max just ringing him around by his hair, and oh, a reversal, and Malico coming back at him with huge right hands, and a huge right hand of his own from Max, and a miss. And Malico rings him up onto those ropes. And what has he got planned here? Coming at him, and he just sits on the ropes with Max. Oh, and a huge Pele kick. And what's he have in mind here? Looks like a modify of a swanton from the outside. 1, 2, ooh. Huge kick out there. Huge kick out from Max Castellanos. That was vintage Magnificent Malico. If you've ever watched his matches, that's hard for someone to kick out of. Max able to do it though, and you'd have to think that if Malico hooked his leg, he might have gotten the 3 count there, but kind of a lazy pinfall, and going from the top, oh my God! A huge missile drop kick from Max Castellanos, and Magnificent Malico was going from the top and just taken out mid-air, and able to kick out, and a tantrum being thrown now from Max as he thought that was going to be it. And arguing with the ref, and you got to stay on top of him now. This is the point in time where you have to be on top of Malico. And going right back to that midsection, and a smart move from Max Castellanos. He wasted a little bit of time, but not enough time for Malico to catch his breath. Setting him up in the corner here, and coming, oh, and he drives himself. Malico reverses a huge clothesline into a drop kick, and now he has Max Castellanos reeling, and what's he going to do here? Oh my God, a modified backbreaker, and that's going to do it. And again, too, ooh, and again, not hooking the leg. And you'd think, I mean, that, again, vintage Malico, and you'd think that if he hooks that leg, he's going to get that 3 count, but he doesn't. And calling for the jackhammer now, and Max Castellanos, oh, a huge knee to the midsection, and Max, he saw that he called for that jackhammer, and he was on top of it, and I don't even know what you'd call that. Almost like a reverse backbreaker to the midsection. An abdominal breaker, I guess you'd call it, and he gets a near 3 count. And now he's arguing with the ref, he's arguing with the fans, and you have to keep your game on Malico. If you are not on top of Malico at all times, that is when he can be sneaky and pull out a win, and going for the finish, and he reverses it, and Malico 2, 3, oh my God! Magnificent Malico! He steals the victory from Max Castellanos! I mean, completely stealing the victory from Max Castellanos. And Max Castellanos is beside himself inside that ring. The fans are going wild. And Magnificent Malico, I mean, really the one time he hooks Max Castellanos and he gets the 3 count. Exactly what I was saying. Maybe if he was able to hook those legs earlier, this match would have been over a long time ago, and looks like he has some choice words for Max, and I highly doubt that this is the last time we see these two pitted against each other in a WCWA squared circle.
What a clash of styles as Malico clowned Max out of that victory. I for one feel like this is far from over as we may see these two cross paths down the line. I'd like to thank you all for joining me here on another installment of WCWA Rematch. Here's what's coming up next time and a list of WCWA live events. Next week on WCWA Rematch, the Standard Dusty Gold takes on Terrell Tempo in a best-of-3 falls. Sunday, August 18th, WCWA Showdown returns to the Fayetteville Town Center. Tickets are available on WCWAWrestling.com. Saturday, September 28th, Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue presents WCWA Rumble Road. This event will take place during the annual bike rally on Dixon Street. And in the main event, WCWA will crown its first champion. This is Clay Ready-Made signing off. Grab that knife and take that slice of life.
That was awesome getting to see those pro wrestlers in action, but now we're at the Striker Training Facility in Springdale where the students are working hard. We're going to find out if I've got what it takes to get into that wrestling ring. Let's go. Aaron?
Marcy,
What are you doing here?
what are you talking about? A full-time member.
No, you're not.
Watch this.
Let's go.
So the drills are over. Now let's look at some actual moves. What's gonna go on here, Coach?
So I'll teach you guys basically the basic stuff. You're gonna take a bump,
Okay.
a lock up, into a headlock.
Okay, that sounds easy enough.
Let's do it.
All right, so what I'm gonna teach you now, this is a back bump, okay? So basically, you're gonna stand right here, shoulder width apart, arms crossed, keep your back straight, tuck your chin.
I'm out. I'm out of there. No way. That looks like it's painful. But that, it hurts just starting out.
Turn yourself back. Tuck your chin.
Where's Hulk Hogan when I need him?
So lock up, it's collar and elbow tie up is what they call it, okay? What that means is collar,
Okay. Collar.
right? Collar, elbow,
Elbow.
elbow. That's not my elbow.
Elbow. It's like a log. I can't tell. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay, so you're here, right?
Okay.
All right, so when you lock up, it should be tight, boom, and then relax. Okay.
Collar.
Collar. It's left collar,
Elbow.
right elbow. Okay.
Collar, elbow.
There you go.
We could do the waltz.
You know how you didn't tuck your chin whenever you took that bump?
Yes.
I'm gonna make sure you tuck your chin on this one.
Okay.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna lead into me. And you're gonna walk in. Nope. Up. And then.
Wait, you didn't teach me. You just slammed me. You didn't teach me nothing. You're just like, here, man. Boom! All right, Nathaniel, that was a lot of fun in there, first of all. So what was your vision originally behind this in January when you kicked this thing off? What was your vision and your passion behind it?
Initially, it wasn't even about starting a school. I just wanted to run a promotion. But then Dusty just kept on pushing and saying, hey, why don't we do a school? Why don't we do this? And I said, well, let's give it a shot, right? Let's have a school. where we can build up talent locally, and then from there we can just put on shows regularly with local talent instead of having to bring guys into Arkansas.
Well, we got to know Dusty during the event the other day. He's your head coach, obviously.
Right.
What kind of curriculum does he follow?
He definitely pushes them through strength and conditioning, making sure that they have the look and the body and the endurance to be able to handle a long match. And then from there, he gets them inside the ring as well. So he is also trained inside Greco-Roman wrestling, so he knows how the grappling and everything like that.
Thanks for having us out, man.
Absolutely, I
All
appreciate
right.
it.